the Siren. I have the knowledge base about cars roughly equivalent to a 5-year-old. I have no idea what Mopar is. I looked it up. Some devotees of the Fast and Furious franchise can talk muscle cars the same way my comic book geek friends can talk about superhero costumes. I get more excited about action where there's very little connection to reality, like The Avengers. But it's hard to resist a movie that has most of the biggest action movie stars in the world all in one place. It stars Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, Michelle Rodriguez, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Tony Jaa, Kurt Russell, Gal Gadot, Jimon Hansu, and Ronda Rousey. That is a big cast of awesomeness. Also, with director James Wan at the helm, and the loyalty I feel to see the last movie of Paul Walker's career, Furious 7 had me ready for action. Here's James Wan of the Saw and Insidious franchises talking about how he approached the directing and why he wanted to take part in the franchise.
For me, it wasn't about trying to top the previous movie for the sake of topping the previous movie in terms of the scope and the size and the big action and all that. For me, it was all about creating something that we haven't quite seen before. And so the idea of like throwing these muscle cars out of the back of a plane, that was exciting for me because I've never seen anything like that before. And cars jumping from, from skyscraper to skyscraper, that was something I've never seen before. And even smaller, more intimate sort of fight action scenes where Paul Walker's character Brian fights with Tony Jaa's character, and they're falling on a door, and the door is going down the stairs, and it plays like a sleigh ride, So it's stuff like that that I really love, just visual things that we have not quite seen before in an action film, and that's what I wanted this movie to be about.
To say that it has over-the-top action is a major understatement. It's like they threw the kitchen sink full of car parts at it. Upon leaving the theater, my husband, who I call Cinema Spouse, said, if they make another one, they'll have to shoot the cars into space. There's a lot of noise, fighting, trash talking, booty shaking, and obviously fast cars. This plot is more than a little convoluted, but as someone who hasn't watched the Fast and Furious movies over and over, I could still keep up with it, and it wasn't a huge drawback. But make no mistake, this movie is ridiculous. However, if there's a Kool-Aid to be swallowed about believing Vin Diesel, who produces as well as stars in Furious 7, and the rest of what he says has become the Furious family, genuinely wanting to finish this movie and make it the best one in honor of Paul Walker, who died in a horrible car crash before it ended, the filming ended, I drank that Kool-Aid. Here's Vin Diesel.
The idea that we could even attempt to one-up the stunts and the action sequences is fun. And it's a rich, rich challenge. But increasing the emotional stakes is what will set this saga apart from any other movie.
They hired brothers Caleb and Cody Walker to help scene together scenes unfinished by their brother Paul. They also used computer tricks and older footage and recordings of Paul to make it work, and there's no way you can tell. They seamed it together perfectly. Convoluted as the story is, the way they say goodbye to Paul was well done and really very poignant and just lovely. Of course, the characters have fun, even given the sad story that unfolded behind the scenes during the movie. Here's Dwayne Johnson talking about his role as Hobbs and incorporating his experience as a wrestler into the fight choreography.
Hobbs says things in a certain way with a certain delivery, and he's talking trash. But the key is, Hobbs has got to say it in a committed, profound way. Daddy's got to go to work.
So, whether you're up for car races and crashes, crazy action, and protracted fight scenes with bald, muscle-bound movie stars is entirely up to you. Furious 7 does all it sets out to do, and it does it with a lot of heart, which is really surprising for a movie that's supposed to just be about drag racing. But maybe it's not just about drag racing. I think it's about loyalty. and it's always been about loyalty, but now it's about saying goodbye. So I give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. If you enjoy my reviews, please subscribe to Cinema Siren Online on YouTube. I'll bring you new reviews and interviews weekly. So thanks for watching. Drive carefully and go find a new favorite film.